Well, the Bazaar is officially out of open beta, and with that we have the full release with a new hero, Mac. This guy is completely cracked. I've played a few runs on stream yesterday if you want to check that one out on the live stream tab of my channel. The runs were completely crazy. I had a femur run that went absolutely nuts. And it seems like the win conditions are extremely varied for Mac, and they're overpowered, but there are so many different ways you can build him. It's kind of crazy. But before we get into the run, I do want to mention there was a complete rework to the monetization, and it is 1,000,000 times better than what we had in the open beta. We have new chests. Now the prize pass is accessible to everybody, and you can grind them with the quests and also just playing the game in general. Here you'll see like 3 XP per completed day at 5 XP bonus for 7 or 10 wins. And you have the quests and you progress the pass. At 15, you get an item pack. This one is for Dually. And then at 30, so basically every 15 tiers you're getting a big reward. At 30, we get another prize pack. This one is the Vanessa. After that, we have at 45 a skin, so this is a rug, I think. Yeah, this is a rug. And then at 60, we have a pig skin. So everybody gets this. When the season ends, the expansion, all the item packs join the pool for all players. So that is also the case, I believe, for the previous packs, I think. Basically, you cannot enable or disable packs anymore. They're just in the pool, which is interesting. I think at some point they will allow you to turn off packs, because right now you can see we can't. But yeah, really cool. Very, very, very free to play friendly. I have no idea how they're going to make money. With the prize pass, you can accelerate the pass for 10 bucks. You get 15 tiers. So I think they're trying to go that direction. I think it's good, but I think the price might be a little bit high. But hopefully some people, who have a lot of money, could just and who really want to get the pass immediately will just support the devs that way. But yeah, we're going to be grinding. Let's just get started with the Mac run. Also, one more thing, we are getting a daily rank ticket daily. That's coming back. So that was a thing in the closed beta. They removed it for open beta and gave the tickets through the pass. Now we just get one daily, which is nice. All right, Mac, a lot of cool stuff. So unique. Oh, okay. I was really looking forward to showcasing this, so we're going to get to do it. Philosopher's Stone. So reagents are a new item type. You kind of transform them and you get an enchanted item out of it. You'll see that in a second. But gain regen for the fight. Obviously, shield equal to 10 times this item's regen since it's shielded. And when you transform a reagent, this gains 2 regen. And when you buy this, you get a chunk of lead. The other items are not great. Weather glass or hourglass reduces the cooldown of adjacent items, and we know the dagger. So here's shielded chunk of lead. It's a reagent, and you'll see the transform mechanic. It'll transform into another item of the same tier, but it will be a shielded item, which is completely insane. Let's start things off with a free reagent. Sorry, I could sometimes tough to pronounce that. Mac has that unique encounter there. So we have a little bit of regen, no damage. I feel like maybe we can beat Viper. Also to note, 50 less max health compared to Vanessa and Dually, and 100 less max health compared to Pig, which is kind of wild. But hey, is what it is. I might actually just go Pyro. There are some really cool burn items that you can play around with this character. Here's Fiery, nerfed. Used to be 2, I think, 2 all burn items. Now it's 1. As I mentioned, there are many, many win conditions for this character that are all good. So whatever we get first, basically, or whatever plays best, maybe with Philosopher's Stone, we can go ahead and do that. There are a lot of items that have regen synergy, so I might be looking out for those. Fire is pretty good. And B1, B2 is very good here. Get the upgrade on the stone, which will increase its scaling from 2 to 4. And that's going to be really important. Yeah, Mac has basically no friends, no toys, and no food, so you're almost never getting any XP. But you can grab the health, which is pretty good early game. But I won't go for that. I'll just go for the shop. Poison potion is going to help me right now, and the extra ammo is going to help a lot as well. So now we have a chance at winning day 1 with A little bit of regen, some shielding, a little bit of poison. And we're still waiting on some transformation events. That's the main way you're going to transform reagents, is through an event. And there are other ways through items, but those usually transform the reagent into like a potion, for example, so it's very specific. Can you not crit, please? Thank you. That crit was pretty brutal, actually. I might lose. No, I won't. No, we have a lot of time. We had a lot of time there. Would they have won if they crit every single shot? I don't think so. Yeah. Very good win. It is somewhat difficult to win on day one with Mac, but I got very lucky to, you know, have a damage source, which is usually the problem. And with the lower max HP, it's hard to race. So yeah, very lucky for me. I might grab the max HP instead of... No, I should go items. A lot of stuff I can get here. There's potion, transform into 2 small potions for the fight. It's interesting. But yeah, we can definitely upgrade that. That'll be a great source of damage. I mean, this thing is not great, but it is somewhat useful right now, and I'm gonna level up, so I might as well just buy it. It's not that expensive. Yeah, transform is a new mechanic, basically. Pretty much. I think only Mac has transformation. Maybe they reworked other items from other classes. This is pretty bad. Yeah, these are not great, but we do have fiery, so I might take the burn. And then if we find there is a potion win condition, and it's fairly broken, so if we do find that, I guess that'd be pretty cool. Let's grab another reagent. It's the same one. That's actually kind of unfortunate because I wanted multiple ones to transform to scale this, but well, at least we get a gold item once we do transform it. And I think we do beat Rogue Scrapper pretty easily. Oh wait, we don't. Oh wait, we don't. Because ammo's capped. Unless I get lucky with this. No, we lose. Okay. I screwed up. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I'm gonna pay the price here, but my bad. That's a big deal. But okay, we're playing on hard mode. It is what it is. Usually, I just see poison. I'm like, okay, it's just gonna stack and it's gonna kill him eventually. But yeah, that does not work with potions. I'm not used to playing this character yet enough. Gotta get that in my brain. Freeze items. There are a few that are great, but I will go non-weapons since that's a little bit more diverse. Usually when you transform a reagent, this permanently gains 1 poison. At the start of each day, get a chunk of lead. Chunk of lead is completely broken, and it's bugged. But they're gonna nerf those. I'm gonna buy it. And I think I will buy this reagent as well. If you have no weapons, this has multicast. Could play that instead of potion. I think potion is pretty bad. Need to transform. There it is. Okay. We're gonna get to transform this into a gold item. Hopefully it's good. And it's gonna be restorative. Since this is a mire. I think it's called mire? Myrrh? How do you pronounce this? Here we go. That is a good one. Actually it's not great. It's fine. I can always transform it later. And it will keep the enchantment. So while your enemy is poisonous, if it has 50% crit and heal equals the damage dealt, it's okay, but look at this. Now we have a lot of shield from that. And I will play this as well. You get a little bit of extra poison from your retort. Nothing else to do, right? I'm not going to play that. Alright, here we go. Pretty decent. Some sustain. A little bit more damage with the dagger. And since they're going to be poisoned, it is going to gain the crit chance. Toxic Oil Lantern. Poison equal to this item's burn when you gain regen charge. That's really strong. And they have a Big Fang. Restorative Runic Potion, which gives your weapons lifesteal, which is completely crazy. This item is really good. Don't know if I win. The shield is helping. Mac has no shield items whatsoever. So having a shield item is very important because burn is everywhere, I feel like. This character really likes burn. A lot of people are playing Mac. Obviously there's burn from other characters as well. This is not looking too good for me. If the timing's... Oh, that was close. Yeah, the Fang was a big difference maker. Big damage plus lifesteal. I kind of shot myself in the foot though with the PvE loss. Not that I would level up. Mac does not level to 3 on 2. It's pretty difficult. Another chunk. So these things are really good. When you transform them, you get a chunk of gold. At bronze, that's 5 gold. At silver, it's 10. And at gold, it's 15 and then 20, I think. Something like that. Or maybe it's even more than that. But it's completely unbalanced. This character's economy is better than Pig's, in my opinion. So that's kind of crazy to say that. It is completely absurd. Another transform. Do it on this just because I need to keep transforming reagents instead of transforming the restorative basilisk fan. That is fairly good. It's more poison. And there's the chunk. And when you sell this, it's crazy that this is also an item that boosts your board when you sell it. So I get... Oh yeah, it's bugged. Enchanted chunks are worth 2, 4, 6, 8 instead of, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20, I think. So yeah. Unfortunately bugged, but yeah, it is what it is. Not much I can do about that. I will not be playing that over this though for now. And this should be really easy with 100 shield. I gotta make up my experience somehow. I think... Are we gonna be down? Yeah, we're basically... This is the day where we should be level 4 at the end of day. But we are not gonna be level 4. That's gonna be pretty brutal. Wait. Please tell me I win this. Please. No, surely I do. Yeah, 36 regen. It's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna 100 shield again. Poison's pretty good. Okay, we're good. Jeez.
I'll go get me man there, make you regret it, blood.
Gonna have to get pretty lucky when I'm down 3 XP here. Not face an opponent that's too strong. There's Uzi. It was nerfed. Rightfully so. Item was way too good.
I will defeat death itself.
Now it has less ammo and gains ammo when you level it up. So, okay, more burn. Once we find a burn win condition, that could be pretty good. I am going to maybe level up Retort. It's not a great item, but it is playable for sure, temporarily. And it will give me better chunks, which will be good economy, so that's pretty good. This is not going to help much, I think, unless I boost the poison on Venomander, which would give it more shield. But I don't see myself keeping this around too much. Yeah, not for too long, I would say. Is there anything? No, I'd probably just go to shop.
Everyone here is huge. It's
Potion upgrade, a bunch of reagents, but they are bronze, which is not my favorite thing ever. Yeah, I might not buy them actually. I am not playing this for sure. Might roll. Heavy is pretty good. I might just buy this one. Restorative, don't care that much about. Okay, when you freeze poison. Oh, this is busted. Okay, Nightshade is one of the items that I think is way overtuned. When you heal or gain regen, this gains 2 poison for the fight. So it's basically just better than Retort. So kind of, do I regret upgrading this? Not necessarily, because, you know, we're getting the chunks, but yeah, this is our win condition for sure. Venom. I could do a Venom Uzi combo. That sounds pretty good, actually. Let's do it. It's funny. It's funny that Uzi is pretty playable here. Although I will not gain regen from this, which I guess I could just do this. Sure, let's do that. I'm gonna have to reroll the Fang at some point. So yeah, these two will proc Venom. Just add a little bit of poison.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
But yeah, Nightshade reworked version. I played it in my first run a little bit and I was like, what is this item? It's completely degenerate. When you upgrade it especially. At bronze it's still really good, that's what's crazy. But at higher rarity, that's when it goes nuts. Obviously in the late game you're not going to use this though. It does fall off, but you know, you have time until you get there. Tough matchup. They have a lot of healing. They have poison scaling. Also, somehow they buffed Catfish. This item was totally playable and it was actually good. This item was good and they buffed the absolute shit out of it. It's crazy. Now it's 3, 6, 9, 12, I think, when you haste, instead of like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm telling you, Catfish was 100% playable. I've had runs where Catfish was on the board, enchanted, by the end of the run. And now it's actually just outrageous. They're going to revert that for sure. Okay, another transform. Let's do the chunk for money. Oops, I forgot I have to put it on the board. It's a little bit annoying that you can't like drag it or something. It became an amber, which is a totally fine item. And we get 10 gold. Bronze items sell for +1. Yeah, let's go there.
I love this company.
Frozen Flame. When you freeze, this gains burn for the fight. The first time you fall below half each fight, freeze all enemy items. So, burn win condition. Shard of Obsidian is very, very good. It is a reagent as well. I think I have too many reagents here. Okay, I can just sell that. I'm probably not playing Amber realistically here. Unlikely. But yeah, if you transform this, there are a few items that you can hit with an Obsidian enchantment that are completely crazy. So you can look forward to that maybe. I might sell this chunk for 1. I don't know if I want to transform it necessarily. Probably do over this. Yeah, sure.
Another step forward on my path.
Create a bronze item. This is good tempo. This is fine. Yeah, I would say this is good tempo to upgrade this. Probably better than a bronze skill. I'm gonna go to 4. Doubling the scaling. We can play this again, and we can play this, which is going to go... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, let's do that. This says when you heal as well. I think this counts twice. So I think lifesteal counts as healing now. Maybe? I think it does. Pretty sure we... Oh, do we beat Flame Juggler? We just have low HP, which is... That's my concern here. Is the low HP is pretty brutal, but I am healing twice here, 3 times, and basically once I get to Philosopher's Stone, I think we're good. Can I get there though? Good question. I feel like I can.
For my next
Let's hope I can.
I'll destroy you.
Ooh. It's not looking good. Okay, popped. Now I gotta get to it again. That's the problem. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. 140 shield. 5 seconds. Big point. Look at this. Tell me this is balanced. How is this balanced? And you know what's crazy about this item is it is a reagent itself, which means that when it's no longer, this is what's really crazy. When it's no longer a win condition, you just transform this and then it becomes something else. This item is wild. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this. They need to nerf the scaling, I think, quite heavily. Docks, no. We're looking for anything that can transform the items. This is really good. Tome of Yahan. Very good item. Will give you passive regen by just transforming stuff. So that's really good. If you have no weapons multicast, it's not happening. Slow is not that good. Your weapons gain lifesteal, pretty decent. Your potions have multicast. This item is very good. And there are ways to build a boiling flask plus large item combo. I can't remember the names of items, so it's kind of tough for me to remember. But yeah, this is pretty good. I don't really have potions that are that good though. Like this potion's really not great. So this would be a buy for future potions, maybe? I don't know if that's worth it. 'Cause it's, I think it is. It's such a good item. But, yeah, we're gonna need to find some better potions, though. I might take the guaranteed haste here. This could be the... Okay, I was not expecting that. This could have been, haste potion, which is what I was looking for there, and then I would definitely play boiling flask. But we did not get it, and I have to sell something here. I guess, you know what, sure. Well, actually, no, I need to sell 2. Damn it. It's fine, we're just getting another one. Oh wait, I didn't have to sell 2. Okay, I made a mistake. I could have just sold this one. Never mind. Don't mind me. Just that was really bad. That was really, really bad.
You remind me of someone that fought
Oh well.
last century.
I want to keep an eye on the Fang and see if it double activates the Nightshade, I think it's called. Yeah. So let's see if this pumps it twice. It's gonna go off at the same time. It should be 3 times here. Yep, I think it is. Tough matchup. Burn is really hard. It's Mac's worst matchup. Because usually you don't have shield. And I do have shield, but it's not that much. So, yeah, Burn Dually, one of the best early game setups in the game, if not the best. Very hard to beat. Big sight, we got a chunk. Sell that. Let's go. And I want haste potion pretty badly, but this could be really cool.
Need some work.
Junkyard Catapult. This is not a potion, so I can't reload it. Freeze Poison. Fire Claw was reworked. It's a little bit... Yeah, it's kind of giga nerfed, honestly. It is not that good anymore. Globe is great. Globe is great, but how am I going to hold that?
Hey,
Good question.
You're a natural at this.
After all these
Very good
centuries,
question.
there is still more to learn.
Poison Freeze is acceptable.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
I will grab a skill here. When your enemy uses an item, poison one. Wow. Wow, that's really good. I didn't even know this was a thing. This is definitely a new skill. Cool. Alright, we have a space issue. I might have to sell this. Yeah, it's looking like I have to sell that. Unless I find something I can replace. I feel like I want to sell these two. Can I play? Yeah, you know what? I can sell both of these. Because I don't want to play this potion anyways. And then I can just play... Wait, yeah, I have the retort, right? Yeah, I can play retort. A lot of art has been added to the game as well with full release. I don't think there is any more placeholder art at all. Sharpening Stone, augmented defense, augmented weaponry.
Let's hear your foreign policy plan.
Pretty strong build, just not very good max health. But yeah, we can do what I just mentioned here. Save space. I will do that. Not a huge fan of this Venomander. Okay, let's transform... I think we transform Obsidian first. Unless I need the gold. Do I need the gold? I feel like I need the power. Let's go for the power. Obsidian Sulfur. So it just transformed into another reagent, which is... It's not a bad one, but... I wouldn't say it's that good either. I might just roll it again, because then it contributes to Philosopher's Stone. I need to find something that transforms them when you visit a shop. That's pretty common. Nice to find another one of these, though. I will just sell this. I have too many things here. Not much I can find in the small shop, really. Oh, that's a good one. This item is very, very good. Yeah, that item is really good. I think I will buy it.
Remember,
And we can move away from Uzi. And I want to say we can just play this because it counts as healing and just cut this. And I'll just haste the stone. Yeah, I think I'll haste the stone. I'm considering hasting Nightshade, but I feel like we have enough damage. I just need to survive. I just have low max health. This potion is new. Really cool, actually. I love this. I like temporary buffs. I think that's a great idea. And this is the only item in the game that does this. And it's quite good, actually. It's pretty good. So this one, when you slow haste the item to the left, pretty good. We only have one slow. It's from this, though, unfortunately. We need another slow item. That's a little bit faster, maybe. Another burn dually. Goodbye. I am absolutely cooked here, I think. Unless this stone really goes ham. Which it might. Oh, it got frozen. Are you kidding me? Okay, tasted. Can you stop freezing this Nightshade, please? Hello? How is it sniping this every time? How did the coolant snipe these two? Or no, these two, I mean. Like twice. Or if not, I think this got targeted by freeze 3 times. How is that? I have this many items. What is happening? Like, Jesus. That's ridiculous. Wait, can Dooley get this? Imagine this skill with drill. That's disgusting. I hope Dooley can't get that. I'm pretty sure he can. Alright, let's reduce the cooldown of Philosopher's Stone. Max just gets bullied early game. It's so crazy. It's just ridiculous. If you don't have one of those large item win conditions, which I will get here actually. There it is, Athenor. When you use a potion, burn 4. At the start of each day, get a small potion. So that's one of the win conditions you can go for. And I have double burn skills, so that sounds good. We have 0 potions though. That might be a small issue. But in that case, I definitely do not need this. I will buy this. I will still roll in case we find a different win condition. There are many. No, Femur's great. I'm trying to think. Femur with smelling salts, it's a good combo. This item is very, 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 very strong. I think it's a... Well, right now it's definitely a better win condition than this. Later on? Arguable. Yeah. Not sure. I'm not sure about later on. Also, we don't have that many slows. Ah, yeah, that's true. We have nothing for either build, really. That's the tricky part. Kind of want to buy both still. How would I do this? This will give me a potion at the start of the day. We might have to sacrifice this. Oh, but dying here is so bad. It's actually tragic. Let me think. Gotta find a way out of this. I feel like I need to... Maybe I just commit to the Athenor. When you use a potion... I feel like Femur's better. I do feel like Femur's better. Especially with Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone doesn't play very well with Athenor because it's not a potion. But it's not a huge deal. It's still... Yeah, it's still playable, actually. Maybe I go for Athenor. I can't really hold both. I think it's easier to get potions than specifically getting slow items. We have a whole day to find stuff. Poison, that will not happen as much with the Athenor, so I'm looking for when you use an item with burn, that item gains 1 burn. That will not work with this. Actually, it will. But only when it activates every 5 seconds, so... It's not bad. I don't hate it, actually. I think it's good enough to take. Lich was nerfed. I do not think I beat it still, though. As nerfed as it is. Let's go Trash Golem. Trash Golem, I believe, has a few potions. Never mind, has a lot of potions. 3. Oh wait, that's not a potion. 2, never mind. I take it back. Not many potions, but... Jury Rigor, which could be good. We also have a lot of reagents. There are a few ways to transform reagents to potions. I think I missed one, actually. Oh shit, I didn't take that. That was an oversight. I forgot that I saw that item. There was a large item.
Disgusting creature.
It would have been tough to fit, actually, in my stash, but it was correct to buy it. Oof. Jackpot. Perfect. Absolutely perfect here. Can I play it yet? Do I have to wait? I feel like I can't wait. I feel like I have to make a transition here. Specifically, probably got to get rid of that. And then, yeah, I'm going to expect this to get cut as well. I think I have to go... As much as I want to transform, I feel like it's not correct. But it might be. We still... Yeah, I should do it. It does buff the stone. It feels like it's correct here. I'll go for... This heals, so I kind of want this to get rolled. It could be this too, but it's not a potion. Potion, nice. Perfect. That's really perfect. So we get a fiery regeneration potion. That's really good because it also synergizes with Nightshade. So that's going to be great. I'm still going to haste the stone, and then we can play... Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I'll take a level up here. Gain more max health. That'll help me a lot. And then we can... Yeah, we can upgrade Athenor. It'll give us higher rarity potions. Or I could upgrade stone and try to scale it higher. Interesting. Well, right now this is more powerful though. It does scale the burn as well. And that's going to be important. I need to find a haste potion. Otherwise... Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, it's probably the last remaining piece of the puzzle here. There's no way I'm re-rolling that or anything. It's just not happening. Okay.
Why must we do this?
Decent chance at winning, I would say. The stone is really strong. The Athenor has good damage output. We have some poison here, some poison here. Some more regen, healing, some crowd control here. With some slow, which will activate the smelling salts, which will haste the stone. Pretty much permanent haste, I would say. This looks like a win to me. Don't think the cutlass can beat my regen and my shield. Okay, this is the day where we start turning things around here. And yeah, every time this goes off, it'll gain burn, same for the other items. Much more confident with this. Let's see what we get. Got a strength potion. Not bad. I think it's time to start moving away from Nightshade here. Yeah, this is not bad. This cannot crit, unfortunately, but this can, and this can. Oh, especially this can crit. That's the crazy part. This can crit. I could transform this, but I don't care that much. I'm gonna buff the burn, so it's gonna be our main win condition. B1, B2, not very helpful. Sure, we can go Barcoon.
I mean, welcome to my business.
Well, when you visit there it is. Alembic. This is one of the items. This is perfect. When you visit a merchant, transform the small item to the left of this into a random potion.
I'm almost sure that was a good
That
trade.
is really, really good. So yeah, screw this. We got a little bit extra max HP as well from the Globe, so shout out to Globe keeping me in this potentially. I got a Tricorsair. I think it's winnable here. Yeah, it's certainly winnable. Very, very winnable unless this gets hit with the +3. It did not, it did. Okay, so my reload is not gonna be that good here. It's still gonna be okay, I think, but that's a problem. That is a problem. That's the only thing that I think really hurts me. But at least it didn't hit stone, I guess. Stone is my second most important item. Actually, it might be more important. Never mind. This is not that bad. %, crit chance Philosopher's Stone just giving me mega regen. I gotta cut this Fang too. A lot of stuff to swap on this board. These two gotta go. Uh-oh. Interesting. I gotta make space for that. I need the money. So I guess it is what it is, right? It's just gonna be junk. So
The Bazaar has many secrets.
maybe that's not worth it because chunk gives me 10 gold. Maybe I just skip that. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to. Oh, burn skills. I think it's burn skills here over gold. Just more damage is gonna be pretty strong. That is not great. Guess in a way I can't get either of these kills, so what can I really get? Maybe this is good enough? I would not say so, no. Maybe the crit scaling? No, I have 100% crit. Interesting. It might be the freeze after all. Yeah, it might be the freeze after all. Because what can I really get? I can't think of a skill here that is not either of these. I guess chemical fire? That would be good. Should I look for it? Wow, I actually got it. And this is good as well, but chemical fire is way better. Okay. Thankfully I remembered that. Alright, here we go. Shop. Gold shop as well. And we got a sleeping potion, which I will use. Also, I should have I forgot I was not supposed to transform the chunk. I was supposed to move this over to here and then transform this, but we still have one more to go. This used to be shield potion. Now it's invulnerability potion. You take no damage for 1 second. Not great. Catalyst, after you buy 3 reagents, transform this and enchant it. So random enchantment. It's pretty good. It's quite expensive though. Not a huge fan. I don't know about invulnerability potion, but it is better than Fang. Guess I kind of have to buy it, right?
Fox told me about you.
Probably not gonna roll.
The good ones.
Without haste potion, that's where that's where this build doesn't quite come together. Oh wait, this is not gonna give me a potion, damn it. I screwed up. I should not have gone. I should have gone to the shop. It's basically, oh nice. Wait, I have no weapons. Wait, this is not that good. This is not that good. 2 of your weapons gain lifesteal. So this will gain lifesteal. And then it'll haste itself. Interesting. Quite interesting. Do I play invulnerability or runic? This is a 4-second cooldown, which means it does proc Athanor much more often. Yeah, I should have considered that. There is absolutely no way I'm playing invulnerability potion when I just want to proc this more. That's true. That is definitely true. Weapon Vanessa. I have a little bit of extra max HP, and once this goes off, I think it's over. Sleeping potion is pretty nice with the smelling salts. It goes off at 4 seconds, gives the haste immediately to Philosopher's Stone, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, they can't win. Yeah, this character is a little bit overtuned. Just a little bit. Slightly overtuned. And you're not going to believe this, but this item, Enchanted, is even more insane. It's when you use a potion, do X. That's like broken. So yeah, this item's way overtuned. I played it in, I think I will reroll. No. Actually, maybe. Maybe I should reroll this. Another crit potion, don't need it. So yeah, I played this. I got 7 wins with it. Got really unlucky, but could have easily gone 10. Reroll. No reagents here, unfortunately. I need to find some reagents.
You've just taken the first step toward
Floor Spike.
taste.
It's not great. Dagger, not great. Earring is really good in certain builds. My femur build was with earrings, and it was not balanced because I enchanted it with slow. We got a restorative regen potion. That is very, very good. 160 healing. It's better than obsidian runic potion.
Neither wealthy
This item's pretty interesting. It transforms into another small item that you have.
Reward the
Here we go, another roll.
punish the
We got an obsidian fire potion. That might be good actually for damage because it is scaling quite a lot. Eventually I want to cut smelling salts, but for that I feel like I have to find... So 130 damage, yeah, that's probably worth it. And if it crits, it's even better. Trying to think here, maybe I would cut this, but then we lose the haste, but I don't think that's a big deal. No, I would rather have the slow. I would rather have the slow. Never mind. I'm not upgrading this. It's useless. Same thing here. I need reagents. Nope. There's the item I skipped, I think. Your potions have their cooldowns reduced by 20%. They have plus ammo. And when you visit a merchant, transform the small item to the left of this into a potion. This item can be played with another large item. I think that counts as a potion. And that item does massive poison and burn. So, yeah, it's an interesting build. I actually died to it a few times already. But this is not the build for that.
Present with me?
If I can just get haste potion, it's just over. I'm trying to roll into it, but it's not happening so far. Let's go Cosmic Rock. A lot of damage, a lot of extra burst damage from this. Unfortunately, bad sequencing for Strength Potion and the Fire Potion, but yeah. This is just not going to be... I might even cut it, actually, because I think it's just... Yeah, the timing's bad. Without permanent haste uptime, this will not do much. It's only affecting Philosopher's Stone, which, you know, that's pretty good already, but...
My mind glows.
I'm not sure that's good enough compared to this, but this is not that good either. Never mind, I take it back. I think this is still good just for this alone. Cooldown reduction is big. Burn is very good. Well, maybe find a gold haste potion. Oratory, enchanted non-enchanted item for the fight. Charge your relics and enchanted items 1 second. Pretty good item. Refractor is now very good. I have played with it a little bit. Just gains a bunch of damage. Double this item's damage. This is trash. That's basically... Wait, isn't this Atlas Stone, but way worse? Why would you even play that? There is a reagent, and that's yeah, one of my favorite ones.
Someone with taste around here.
Screw this. We're rolling. Oh, hello. Speak of the devil. Okay. Well, there you go. Say goodbye to smelling salts. It did a good job already. And now we have haste potion, which unfortunately is not full haste uptime, but it's good enough. And with the cooldown reduction, it's even better. Probably should have waited on the cooldown. Yeah, I screwed up there. There's a possibility I hit something off of that, but I guess it's not a huge deal. I'd rather go to this.
Where shall we start?
Got 3 tools, upgrade an item of lower tier. That could be good, but I can't get it to gold until 13, which is not happening, so I'd rather just upgrade this. Deadly Secret Formula. This is one of the items that can break the game. Yeah, this thing's completely broken if you have the right items. And you have to have base regen, or you have to gain regen over the course of the fight, which I can do somewhat, but this is only silver, so it's not going to do that much. Plus healing, and then 12 gold. Maybe that's acceptable, I don't know. Like, what am I really looking for in this shop? I'll just take the 12. We're gonna need some money to buy more reagents at some point. Okay. Any sequencing or any, like, positioning things I have to consider here? Probably not. Nope, let's go. This is looking really good.
Exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Go ahead.
I think we're
Underestimate me. It makes
probably
this
gonna win
all
against most
right.
things that are not Mac. So, oh, that might kill me actually. This is so getting one tapped is the way for me to lose. Oh, nice freeze. And that shield is annoying, but they can't really haste.
Next time,
Yeah, they lose.
boys, less blunder, more plunder.
No crit chance either, so yeah, we're good. Shiny puffer. Mac is just way above the power level curve of most builds, I feel like, or most characters in this meta. Late game, maybe not so much, but I think mid game is where this character really goes crazy. Because yeah, late game Pig can create some nasty stuff. Same for Vanessa. Every character can do something crazy late game. But I just feel like Mac, it's so easy to find a win condition and then just completely pivot into it. It's just, he's so flexible. And that's it. That's his true strength, I think. Running Potion, I don't care that much about it. I could keep it for now.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Got an Obsidian Noxious Potion. Which I would argue is worse than Burn, because we care about Burn here, so I'm rolling that. I'm going to hope to get an Obsidian Vitality Potion. I think it does 50% of your max health and damage, I believe. Which is crazy, because it heals 50% of your max health. But since it's Obsidian... What? Oh, there it is, but... Yeah, not quite. Not enchanted.
Midsworth says I'm bad
You
at
can't
it, but I just
really
want
play
the
it.
huge things.
Could find an upgrade for Athenor. Sure.
This is talking fast.
I played Staff of the Moose. This item is very good. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of large items for this character are really good. You can just play around them. This is one of them. It was kind of crazy. I had like 2,000 damage weapons. It was wild. You can easily find like lifesteal or something to pair along with this. Really cool item. I think you can play around this too. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't tested everything, obviously. You can definitely play around Poppy Field. You can play around Femur. I'm not sure about Goop Flail. Item's cool, but a little bit weird.
Tiny Andy says I need to close.
It just seems like all the large items are viable. This has Haste Potion, but higher rarity. This has when you heal, charge a shield, which I think... Okay, nope. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it is. So, heal, charge Philosopher's Stone. This would usually be useless on Mac, but in this case, it is certainly not useless. I think they nerfed Tropical Island. The coconuts and citrus don't give as much burn. Do they even... Wait, do they even do that? Tropical Island. Let me see coconut. Coconut. Yeah, coconut gives burn items +1. That's still good. Yeah, it's still good. Clamora, nope.
My power burns
Slow.
water,
So when you use a potion
melting away
slow,
impurities.
I don't hate it, but I don't think it's that good. Actually, it's pretty good. I don't know. Like, having good crowd control is pretty important. So healing is probably better. Shield is way better. Poison's better. Burn's better. Haste is better. Yeah, actually, there's too much. There's way too much.
Mine is
That could be even more powerful than that. And that is the most powerful. So what the hell? That is like impossible to get. Freeze enchantments are so rare. I haven't hit a freeze enchantment off that in so long. And to hit it here on our first recorded Mac run, as a video at least. The stream was... the stream doesn't count, right? Surely. Grandmaster. Oh my god, this is so broken. We hit Chemical Fire, which is a big upgrade as well. When you use a potion, freeze an item. What? I just want more Haste Potion now. That's so disgusting. Can't believe it. I might take the 1000 shield just to not get one-tapped. So I feel like the longer we go here, the stronger we get, and I really don't want to go Death's Door. I need that life. Like, we're gonna get significantly stronger here once we find another Haste Potion or a higher rarity Haste Potion, so I can just completely cut that one. Although I might not cut it. I've had situations where one of my Haste Potions, well, I play 2, or I just play 1 and it gets frozen, and then my build kind of sucks. So, yeah. I'm not even sure. Wow, this build is correct. I'm just gonna say it like. This is gonna be disgusting. There's no way this does not go 10 wins, right? I could cut Philosopher's Stone at some point. Just because it's not a potion. So, since we have the freeze, it's a very big incentive to just fully commit to potions. For that, I would have to find a potion that's fairly strong, though. What I could do is re-roll this into a shield potion. Like a shielded potion, and that could be fairly interesting. So we can maybe do that. I'm really happy with Globe, too, to help out. Yeah, this is not bad. As far as this shop goes, I think that's one of the better skills we could find. So I'll take it. Reagent, no, let's just go gold store. I have so many. I would have had this at diamond by now, but yeah, I kind of refuse to take it. Library. All weapons cooldowns are increased by 1 second, and your non-weapons are decreased by 1 second. Awesome item. Not sure it's very good though. At diamond, it's 2 and 2, so maybe at diamond. I just can't really conceptualize a build where you'd play this large item and get away with it. I'm not sure. This is an awesome potion. The sandstorm begins. That's like really cool. But I don't know. I'm skeptical about this potion. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know if it's good. I feel like it could be. I feel like it could be. But at the same time, I want to keep rolling that because we could find something even more fun, right? I don't think we roll this. It's a little bit too expensive. It's not like we're doing that well on economy immediately. Haste and charge. Reasonable. I think this has... I have no clue what this has, but it's probably better than both of these.
Such a serious
When you slow, freeze, poison, or burn a regen, item gains regen. That is disgusting. The first 15 times you slow, charge 1 regen item. Whoa. That's also kind of crazy, but we don't have that much slow. So this could really be disgusting, because it could just, you know, non-stop charge Philosopher's Stone, which is going to be wild. But if we don't have enough slow to proc this, I would say just giving it more regen is better, because it will also scale the shield. So let's go for this. That sounds... Okay, Mac unique skills are kind of insane, I'm not going to lie. You'll see this go up real fast. So we're probably keeping this realistically now that we found Vital Renewal. It's just going to be so much defense. Look at it go. Holy shit, it's already at 540. Every time this goes up, 87 regen, 90 regen, and remember, it's like guaranteed crit too. So it's double.
A waste of my time.
Double the shield, double the regen.
But I do
Insane.
have plenty.
One other way to... Okay. I have the solution. I just thought of something. They unnerfed Sapphire. Sapphire now gives your other freeze items +1 freeze duration. We find that? I think it's actually over. That's going to be 2 seconds freeze per potion activation. What the hell? Disgusting. Do I just grab the gold here? No, I just roll. I'm just looking for specific potions at this point. So, oh, unlucky. I hit a potion that couldn't be enchanted with obsidian, so it removed the enchantment. And this potion is trash, so... Unlucky, for sure. But we found a diamond obsidian reagent, so good luck to me again with the rolls. I kind of want to cut this to eventually enchant. What? Wait, what would I want that on? What's the best case for that? I can't tell. Oh wait, this is also a regen item. Maybe we can cut this. And then I just use this. Yeah, actually, yeah, you know what? I think I can just play this as my shield item instead of healing. So I think healing's pretty bad, right? So I can just replace it. And that way, I can actually cut this because it will just solo. I was wondering why it wasn't going up that fast. It's because it was also boosting this. So now I can just either transform this or just completely remove it. We'll see. I think I'll remove it because I just want more potions. Or Sapphire. It could be Sapphire for sure. Trash. Ugh. So bad. So bad. Yeah, for now we can just play both because they're both scaling shields, so it's not a big deal either way. Yeah, this is terrible. Okay. Still a good situation.
When we are
A
finished,
little bit of extra
we are
freeze as well.
for study.
I could lose to Mac. Mac, you know... Mac can only lose to Mac. They're playing Staff of the Moose. I think I'm dead. Yep. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Unless it gets frozen out. Which it might. So much damage. So much damage. So much poison. Okay. Let's recap the build. This is broken. I played my Staff of the Moose build was not this broken, but yeah, they have Exodia here. So, as we've seen when I saw this in the shop, but at Diamond, your weapons have plus damage equal to 3 times your regen. They have 60 starting regen. They have Philosopher's Stone at 160, which is absurd. They have Infinite Potion at 106. Wait, how's that possible? Oh yeah, because of Viper Cane. So, okay, so it's hard to... Too many things going on here. So Viper Cane, your poison items have poison equal to 10% of this item's damage, and your regen items have regen equal to 10% of this item's damage. This scales the damage, then this scales the regen, which then scales the damage, which then scales the regen, and the poison. Poison equal to your regen, and you have base regen as well, so it's buffing that, and gain regen equal to this item's damage and heal, and they have a haste potion. What a build. That is unbeatable, basically. So yeah, again, like, I can lose to Mac. Essentially, that's the only real reasonable, you know, opponents that I could lose to in terms of which heroes I could face. Mac is just disgusting. What's gonna help me at this point? I feel like I need more potions. I need freeze potion. That's a good one. Freeze potion is probably the way here. What do I do? Is there... Like, crit is not that good. What's strength potion? What's the crit on strength potion? This has double crit chance. Why would you care about 200% crits? Why? Shouldn't they change this so this has double duration or something? There's not much I can do with the crit enchantment. Maybe I should not have gone for... Yeah, I think I made a mistake there. I should not have gone for an enchantment, because most of the time it's not going to be very good. Like, sleeping potion? What does that do? Nothing. What about Alembic? Oh. Oh. Oh, it doesn't work. That's the only one. Alembic, if the item is not enchanted, enchant it with X if able to. Oh wait, no, it works, Okay, we can do that. But I don't want deadly, actually, so let's just go random. Now, the problem is, if it overrides it with something I don't want, that could be a problem, but, because this is my only way of transforming stuff. Shield, that's good. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. It'll add another layer of defense, it's not bad. Okay, in that case, I think... Oh, I gotta roll that. I'm definitely selling this. Would I play this? This would not help me at gold, though. I guess I won't sell it yet. I think we go to the shop. This will roll a shielded item, which is whatever. It is what it is. And we'll see. Please give me freeze potion. This is trash. Actually, is it? Wait. Oh, if the item is not enchanted. Oh, wait, this is broken. It doesn't override the reagents. Okay, cool. This item is... I think is bad. Yeah, I think this is bad. I wouldn't want to play that. Can I get... man, I need freeze potion really badly. Ritual dagger's not gonna help. Ritual dagger's broken, but... This is not gonna help. I need to keep rolling. I need to roll. Into freeze potion. You know what? I mean, that would not help me. That would not help me at all against, it's better than Philosopher's Stone. I do know that for sure. This is pretty much done at this point. I need to play more potions. I need to freeze, so say goodbye to Philosopher's Stone. It did a good job. But now we're just relying on regen potion, which will also scale the shield, so it's fine. More reagents, please. or a high rarity. That or a high rarity, so diamond, any item, not enchanted, because then this will transform it into a potion, so... Yeah. I guess we're calling the storm in early. Is what it is. I gotta replace this too. I feel like I just need utility now. It's like another haste potion. I want... Yeah, I just want fast potions. I want... Holy shit. Holy. 1,420 shield, 100% crit rate. Oh my... Oh my...
I have no time for...
Yeah, maybe the storm... Maybe calling in the storm early is good. It's slowing 3 items as well. It's not bad.
After all these centuries,
Upgrade an
there is
item.
still more to learn.
Could upgrade the Athenor. I need more damage too. Maybe that's the play. I think... For tempo, it's definitely haste potion though. Because that would be permanent haste uptime, which is not happening right now. So, if I don't want to die, it should probably be haste potion here. Unfortunately, I think I'll do it. It's just the strongest move I can make.
Comes greater perfection.
Otherwise, I'm not permanently hasted, which I think is a problem. Crit chance, rightmost. That's not necessary. When you fall below half, slow 4 items, 2 seconds. I don't think that's very good either. This is not great. It's really not great. Heated shell's okay, I guess. Maybe we find something really good with that. What do I do here? I feel like I just grabbed the max health. I mean, large, it could be... No, I gotta go for large. It could be this. And I didn't upgrade it, so I really want to. Nope. Okay. Another sandstorm bottle. But no, I'd rather have faster potions, so that's a note. Speed is the name of the game now.
And I will punish you.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
Should beat Vanessa. Unless they have something cracked, but nah. Nah, that's over. GG Vanessa. Not good enough. Not broken enough. There goes. Shielded regen potion.
Like my crew
Crit.
says at the bar. Another
3k
round.
shield. It's so much extra sustain on top of the regen. Really good. Freeze, shield, regen, damage. Everything's covered here. And we have the storm working in our favor too. I think it benefits us most of the time, except against pig. Oh, okay, so I might as well just reroll that, right? Because this is already enchanted, I guess.
Make deals, not
Diamond
war.
item, okay. Awesome item, skills. Charge adjacent items, and if you have the exact same amount of items on both sides, charge all other items instead.
Use that
Really cool.
for the good
Just
of
gonna play this, so this is not very good, I would say. I would not play this. Might as well sell it. I'm just looking for diamond items, because I'm just gonna reroll them. Oh! Why is it not diamond?
you
But I'll still play it.
friend.
Oh man, it's a shame it's not enchanted though, but it
Glad you
is
got this.
still better than... I would say it's still better than that. I'm starting to consider maybe cutting strength potion. I just feel like it's not... Like, it's good, but this critting doesn't do anything, this critting doesn't do anything. The only thing it's doing is helping this crit. But it is a slower potion, which I think is... That's a bigger deal, I feel like. I feel like the speed is a bigger deal here. I can... Never mind. I was gonna say, I could cut that, but... Should I upgrade it? No. Too expensive. At least we have some more freeze now. It's gonna be good. Do I just visit a shop here? Yeah, for sure. We get a diamond potion with shielded.
Well, that's up to you.
It's a poison one. It's pretty fast. But... I'm looking for burn more so than... Yeah, I don't like it that much. I think it's worse than this. I keep taking the hardest fights. You'll see here that the freeze is going to help out a ton. Especially with the permanent haste uptime. It's basically freezing 3 items. I wish this was a higher rarity. We're still looking for Sapphire. If we hit Sapphire, that would be very good. I mean, maybe the haste is worth it. I don't know. Maybe the crit is worth it after all. It's a tough question for me. Because this critting is huge, right? But would I rather have freeze? I don't know. Maybe I would play this actually. That way I think I can cut Strength Potion. I think that makes my build stronger to cut Strength Potion. It can also help my opponent. I guess that's a little bit scary. I also think that Rainbow Potion is probably worse than just playing a faster potion, but... yeah, maybe. Maybe I cut this. Like, freeze a small item 2 seconds, that's pretty good. I guess the slow is good as well. I don't know. And also, it also procs 4 times for this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I will take this, actually. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for... it's not that good, actually. No, no. Play it. Actually, this is a tough situation, I feel like. I don't like this too much. I feel like I could easily just play this. It is slower, but yeah, the crit... having guaranteed crit for this is kind of game-changing, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. I'm not gonna take that. I could get one tapped with that, and that's what's scaring me the most. Go diamond. When you... the first time you fall below half health, heal 30% and cleanse half your burn and poison. Maybe that's probably worth it. Sure, there's better. There's also much worse. This is one of the better skills you can find. It's another layer of defense. I feel like it's worth it. Do I go to roll or portal? Let's go portal. Ooh. Sapphire? Please, 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 please. Sapphire? No! Man, Sapphire would have ended it for sure. Cool, but yeah, Sapphire. It really is the last piece of the puzzle here. I think I'm gonna go for extra max health in this situation. Ooh, that is definitely playable. Do I cut bottle? I think I do. Like, Calling in the Storm is not that good. It's good, but it's also not that fast of a potion in general, so I just like having double haste. It's just more consistent. Just make sure we don't die here. And yeah, I think Strength Potion is better. Okay. I like the build. I think it's really strong. It has a few vulnerabilities, especially start speed. Start speed's pretty low, so... holy, what is that? Toxic Submersible? That should not beat me. That should not beat me. I can beat... oh, and the first time they use an item, they get frozen for 2 seconds. They're perma-frozen! They have 1 item. They're actually dead. I giga win against single item builds. Even 2 items, I think they're perma-frozen. Alright, well... little free win there. We'll take him. Nice, we got to 7, and you know, we're 1 loss away from losing, so I'm really happy we made it to 7. I feel like this meta specifically is extremely RNG. It's even more so than before, just because Mac has some unbeatable builds. I'm really talking unbeatable. I think you have to have some. You also have to have something really disgusting to beat it, and this might count. Yeah, that is big hit there. Huge hit, I would say. Double upgrade. This one's not super important, but this one is. Extra damage, and it will spawn diamond potions, which I can just reroll. I'm pretty poor though. Let's grab some max HP. Unfortunately, spawned right before level up, but it is what it is. Gold potion, I will not take. Wing is very good. Okay, wing is really good. That does change my start speed, which I think is very crucial. That is too slow. That's not terrible. kind of like Trash Titan. But actually, charging this doesn't do much. This fight is like, it is not even close to the same difficulty that it was before. I think I still beat it, but this item was buffed to high heavens. Like, this thing is actually broken. Look at it. 1000 damage baseline. Scales by 100 each time you freeze. And charges itself when you freeze. I think I still win though, because I have this busted combo. Yep. I died to this earlier today. I was playing a run casually. And I was like, what happened to this fight? I just got like 2-tapped. And then I looked at this item and I was like, wow. Now dually with Nitrogen Hammer, it might be a build. It might actually be a build. Especially if you get some of the... okay, here's Sapphire. Let's get it. Or give me... no. Give me the Snowflake. Damn it. Rest in peace. 15 regen. No, let's just roll the potion. Try to get something cool. Okay, there's another potion. I can't really buy it. Okay. I might take this. I'm gonna take it. Alright, fine. Because I forgot to mention, the first time you fall below half health, use this. Take no damage for 2 seconds. That sounds like something that's going to win me the fight 100% of the time. And it's most likely better than Strength Potion. Like, this critting is good, but this getting automatically used I think is better. Now, I could cut Sleeping Potion for Strength Potion. Yeah, I like the slow though, I really do. That's a question mark for me. I'm not sure about that.
My weapons have
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Have you?
Grandmaster, a lot of good stuff here. That's one of them. 2 extra burn. Against Dually. I want to say against Dually, Sleeping Potion is not that good. So let's go for Strength. I'm just gonna tailor it to the matchup, I guess.
We are finished. May I dissect you for study?
And this run's gonna last a long time. We're digging deep here. Oh shit, it was good. Yeah, I didn't expect this. But this looks pretty free. I can't really see a really good win con here compared to mine. I'm invincible for 2 seconds every 5 seconds if this doesn't get slowed. So I'm only vulnerable for 3 seconds. And when I get to half health, when I get to half HP, wait, how do I... wait, where's my crit coming from? Wait. Oh, Strength Potion. I was like, how am I crit scaling? Yeah, so I'm vulnerable 3 seconds out of every 5 seconds. And then the longer the fight goes on, the more regen I gain, the more shield I gain. So this just looks invincible almost. Like, they can't move. If they have a low item count build, which was the case there, they actually cannot move. Fine, I'll buy this. Sure. Use an item. I guess. Let's say I get 1 tap. Like, let's say I don't get 1 tapped, but I go below half health, start a fight. This goes off, and then I haste this. That could be good. I don't think 1 extra burn is going to be that good, but it does add up, though. I have a feeling Quick Ignition could be the difference maker, so I'm going to do it. Like, against a dually drill build, I could see this being absolutely a difference maker. I want to say Frost Potion's better than a skill here. Sure. Oh, what happened to this? Wait, what was this? Wait, what was this potion? I can't remember. Did I screw that up? Oh yeah, I went to a shop maybe. Whatever. Let's upgrade Freeze Potion. I feel like it's better.
A thing of true beauty.
I'd pay anything for just 1 more freeze. Sells potions. I guess we want to roll anyways, so... Last one to be replaced is probably Rainbow Potion. That's fast. That's really fast. But... it is... a different regen item, which I guess is fine. Also... this is better than this. That's true. So this could be the... I could do this. That's true as well. Interesting. I do value this. I think this is pretty good. But this is definitely better than this. Yeah. Shield equal to that. Yeah, gain regen for the fight. Yep, okay. So we can play it like this instead. I have no money. I'm poor.
Just to mock my work.
Champion again. One more time. One more chance at a snowflake or a sapphire. Also, I forgot to mention, first time we fall below half HP, we're immune, and then we heal, and then we cleanse half. So very good synergy here. This is a disgusting build, but it's really cool. It's kind of like, it's reminding me of the old port builds, but way more degenerate, obviously. RNG. Alright, goodbye. That's over. GG. No need for strength potion anymore, for sure. I guess I'll keep that in mind. It's over. It's over. Your other freeze items have +1 freeze duration. Freeze 3 items 2 seconds. Freeze a small item 3 seconds. Every time you use a potion, freeze 1 item. So I guess in this case, you could easily convince me to just play Sleeping Potion instead of Rainbow Potion. It's just way faster. Yeah, I think it's better. I think speed is what matters now. And this goes off before anything else, so it makes sense to have a freeze at 3.8 seconds. And at this point, I'm just looking for money, I guess. There's nothing to do anymore. The build's done. The build is absolutely done. I don't need any more win conditions. I just want to reduce cooldown. Okay, or we could just find a snowflake and have a 2.5 second freeze Icy Athenor. Surely I can't lose, right? I'm immune. I can get one tapped. That's it. If I do not get one tapped, they cannot win. They actually cannot win. Dare I say this is invincible to anything but one tap, right? This looks... yeah, this looks free. Is it? I'm pretty slow because they have a... wait, where's the slow coming from? I'm getting shrunk? I don't care about the shrink. They're so frozen. Wait, they're actually frozen out. They can't do anything. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. We're actually gonna get 10 wins. Amazing.
I will uncover them all.
Heal and regen skills. You know what? I mean, ammo skills are... you know what? Actually, ammo skills are pretty good, probably. Let's go for it. In case this gets frozen or something. Like just, yeah, plus ammo, for example. I think that's good enough. It just guarantees that if for whatever reason this gets frozen, I can keep playing, which is quite important, until this gets unfrozen. So that was probably the last piece of the puzzle at this point. I just need more max health, and that is it. Once we find more max HP, it's done. This is done. There's really not much for me to find at this point. I'm not even gonna bother. I don't even think there's much better than Sleeping Potion, so let's just speedrun this. Double Haste Potion in case one of them gets frozen. I have everything covered, except for my max health, which I'm not sure how to solve outside of just leveling up more. Which is what I'm doing right now. Taking the most experience possible. Truth be told, my damage output is pretty low. At this point, on day 15, like, that's not that much burn compared to some other builds I've seen. Like, what I lost to, the multi-casting large item that poisons, and then burns equal to the poison on the opponent. And that thing went off at like 4 seconds and applied like 3k poison, 3k burn, I was just dead. Very fun. Oh, yeah, but that's slower. Yep, I care about speed, so I care about the cooldown. Let's get some cooldown reduction. I did not get it. Let's just get some regen and max health. And that is it for the build. Absolutely degenerate. if they use an item before me, they get frozen. If that item puts me up at below half HP, this goes off. Haste 2 burn items, which is this and this. Which, I mean, this doesn't matter, but I'm just saying. This is important. And yeah, then we start looping, freezing for 2.5 seconds per potion. I mean, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. If they have a low item count build, I cannot lose, right? Unless they have a Radiant. Okay, Radiant wrecks this. Truth be told, Radiant does wreck this build, but I still have the shield win condition, so uh-oh. It's not Radiant. We win. GG. 10 seconds. They cannot win. They cannot win. A very fitting final fight for this build, just facing a massive double whammy and a 70k HP pig. One of the only builds that can beat this, probably, because that's too much HP. Most builds cannot get through this much HP before this goes off. Goodbye. 150-second freeze. What the hell? Oh man. Absolutely vile. Yeah, it's just because this is restorative, right? Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't give you more max HP.
Somewhere in this
Yay, 10 win. First video with Mac.
find the formula of life.
And yeah, a lot of things to think about, right? This item is broken. Mostly because this exists. Basically, because Energy Potion is really good, it makes this build extremely good. And then, you know, you can add the Freeze Potion on top. That's a really good one as well. The new potions are fairly good. Sleep Potion rework, I'm not a huge fan of, but if you see Vital Renewal and you're playing, you know, in that kind of build, 100% take it. This is like an insta pick. This thing is super strong. If you have like a Philosopher's Stone, if you have a Infinite Potion, if you have whatever thing that has regen that's fairly fast, that you can upkeep. So you probably need some reload if you're gonna find this. This skill is crazy. Anything else to note that are max specific skills? I guess stoked. I mean, it's kind of stoked. Stocked is pretty good if you're playing potions, but that's about it. I mostly want to shout out Vital Renewal and Unnerfed Sapphire, which I have no idea why they reverted this to +1 second. It was already good at 0.5. I don't know. Mystery. Big mystery. That was a really long video though. It's kind of unfortunate. I feel like people generally don't like long videos. But hey, if you made it to the end, I appreciate it a lot. Oh, this bug's annoying, but oh well. Oh yeah, it's really bugged. Okay. New chest, by the way. I think I mentioned that. I think I already mentioned that at the start of the video. I'm kind of forgetting. I'm recording this really late. I didn't have much time to record today, so... yeah. Yeah, but didn't we lose to a rogue scrapper early in the run? What a disaster. I just rushed into that. It's one of those games, the Bazaar, just like other auto battlers, where you really have to be focused. So if you're like tired or, you know, you want to be in your right mind to play games like this, because a small mistake can really cost you a lot, and that is definitely the case for losing to Rogue Scrapper and losing 3 experience, for example. Okay, well, that'll do it. Again, thank you for watching. You can leave a like and comments if you want to help the video out, but yeah, just appreciate everyone watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.